Hey guys, Zennosh here and welcome to Elona Mobile, and today in this video I'm here to present you guys with a list of the top 3 characters in this game that can help you a lot with your account progression, and definitely these are the 3 units that you are supposed to reroll for. Alright, so let's get this started. The first one in the list is definitely going to be the Protector Jenna. If you manage to have this cute woman in your team, definitely your team is going to enjoy a lot of sustenance thanks to her hero trait known as the Fighting Will. Dealing damage to enemies recovers HP for nearby allies. This is an amazing passive healing skill that can help you a lot in healing your party members without any problem at all. All you need to do is keep on attacking the opponents and the healing will come by. Tenderness. HP recovery increases by 10%. More healing, ladies and gentlemen, for more sustenance. Soul Releaser deals more damage to ghost units. Oh my god. For any kind of content out there that has a lot of ghost enemies in it, you might want to use her. On top of that one, she can also deal some really good AoE damage that can help you speed clear the contents. So she is great for the early game contents, and if you can improve her or upgrade her even further, definitely she's going to be a really great asset for you in the mid game as well as the late game contents as well. So a really great unit indeed. And guess what guys, she can also control the crowds thanks to her first initial magic skill. She can confuse the target. With the second initial magic skill, she can paralyze the target. Paralyze and confuse, that is so good to handle the opponents out there in the battlefield. She has this another hero trait as well. Self-healing, it says each level increases the cold resistance by 2 points. Some more bonus for her self-sustenance, right? So definitely she is a great unit that you might want to have, not only just for the early game contents, but also for the mid game and the late game contents. She's definitely going to keep you guys really happy and will provide a lot of big smile on your faces. Okay, so with that said guys, she has a 0.33% chance to drop, so that is pretty low, right? So you might be asking, isn't there a really good substitute for her? And I would say like, yes, there is. To substitute the Protector Jenna for a while, you can actually use this amazing unit known as Chanter. This character can do some really good healing for the entire party. Okay, look at this guys. Cure of Iris restores a large amount of HP. That is so good. Healing Touch heals a single target nearby. That is also really good, isn't it? And on top of that one, this character also has this heroic trait known as the Tenderness. HP recovery increases by 10%. That is so good, isn't it, right? And there is this self-protection as well. Nearby allies HP growth plus 7. That's so awesome, right? And this another initial magic skill known as the Electric Bolt. Cast Bolt Electric that will allow you to also deal some really good DPS output. Okay, so that is good. That is so good thing about the Chanter out here. And if you manage to get the Chanter, definitely you have a really good healer to your side. All right, and now let's move on to the next character, and that's gonna be the Lydia. All right, this Medusa Claymore type unit right over here guys. The best thing about this unit is gonna be Breakthrough. Look at this, has a chance to penetrate the whole defense. A defense ignore damage right over there as a passive effect. What the hell? This is so freaking amazing. You can actually deal some really good damage out there, even against the opponents out there with the massive defense points. Okay, you can still manage to land some really serious heavy damage against those units out there. So that is the main stuff or main characteristic of our Lydia, and this is why she's so good for dealing a lot of damage out there, and her stats are pretty awesome as well. And the next one is Execute. Deals additional damage to enemies with less than 35% HP. So more damage out there if the enemies have HP lesser than 35%. So wow, with this unit definitely you can actually expect some really good damage out there. All right, even if the opponent is pretty tanky. So there we go guys, and that's the Lydia that I'm talking about. And now you might be asking, okay, the Lydia over here also have that 0.33% chance to drop. Isn't there a really good substitute for her? If you're asking for that one, then well, I would say yes, there is. There's this character known as Ronin Blademaster. He also has that ability of the Breakthrough, has a chance to penetrate the whole defense. So pretty great unit out here guys. And there is this Kendo as well, can accumulate the sword fairies when not attacking up to 10 stacks. That can be quite helpful in the battlefield out there as well. So this guy can be really awesome. It's just that like he has a little bit of lower stats compared to Lydia, but hey, he can actually perform really good in the battlefield out there nonetheless. Okay, so if you manage to get this unit, keep him around and use him to the maximum potential. Okay, so there we go, guys. That's the thing about that guy. And now the third unit, or the last unit that you might really want to get and reroll for, is definitely going to be this tanky unit known as the Knight of Thorns, Killian. Okay, this guy is a really amazing tank, the mecha tank, guys, and his STR points and the con points are so good indeed as well. And that can be a really great help indeed. Looking at this assault hero trait, the chance of triggering the additional hit increases, right? So that's pretty good. And the best ability that he has is going to be the melee counter. Strikes back upon receiving a melee attack. So if there are any melee attackers out there, he's going to counter right away, dealing some bonus damage out there, and that's going to be a really great help. And plus, he's a really great tank that you might want to have in your team for your party sustenance. All right, so you can actually make a team around Killian if you somehow manage to do that, right? Get a Killian, then you can actually get Lydia, and then you can get this Jenna for really good team performance out there. But that can actually take some time for you guys to make, right, to attain and to achieve. Okay, so that's gonna be it. So that's there. And if you are asking what is gonna be a really good substitute for the Killian over here, then I would say that's gonna be this unit known as the Guardian. Okay, this unit can provide a lot of tankiness to your team. Guess what, guys? She also do have this heroic trait known as Assault. The chance of triggering additional hit increases, and she also has this another hero trait known as Favor, max HP plus 500 points. Right, so that actually makes her even more tankier. And now finally there is another hero trait known as Assist Defense that actually makes her pretty unique. 25% chance to take damage for the main character and can be evolved as well. Wow, there we go, guys. Okay, this character can provide really good sustenance for your team and also provide that extra defensive ability for your main character, and that actually makes her very unique, and you might actually want to have her in your team for that improved sustenance. Wow, that is so good, isn't it? And that's gonna be the Guardian over here. So those are the units, guys. The first one is definitely going to be the Protector Jenna, and her really good substitute is going to be the Chanter, right? And in the second, another amazing DPS unit is going to be Lydia, being able to penetrate the defense out there. That can actually deal some really good damage to the opponents, and if the opponent's HP is lesser than 35%, she can actually deal some extra bonus damage to those opponents out there. And her real good substitute is gonna be this Ronin Blademaster that can also ignore the defense of the opponent, right, and deal some really good damage. All right, and on the third on the list is definitely going to be this tanky unit known as the Knight of Thorns, Killian. With this unit in your team, definitely you can expect a lot of sustenance thanks to a lot of tankiness in the party, and he can also do that melee counter that can be a really great help for extra DPS boost out there. He can tank the damage all day, ladies and gentlemen, and a really good substitute for him is definitely going to be Guardian unit that also have this assault property, and she has got this Favor that improves her max HP, definitely making her more tankier. And on top of that one, at the last, to make it real good, she has this amazing chance to take the damage for the main character, improving your entire party sustenance out there as well. So really good stuff, really good things happening around over here with these amazing units. All right, so try to get them and have fun with this game right away. Anyways, for the special characters, there is a 2% chance for them to drop, and for the artifact characters, there's a 10% chance for them to drop. Okay, so well, best of luck to you guys, and hope you guys get the best out of this game, and try to have those amazing characters, and they will really help you a lot in your account progression. All right, so that's gonna be it. If you guys have any different opinions, feedbacks, criticisms, please do let me in the comment section below. And we are gonna have a really good fun talk about it, and let's have a really proper discussion about it as well. Maybe I might actually learn a lot from you guys as well, and I would definitely appreciate that. So see you guys in the next video.